I like it.
You are live. We're here at Bev Francis Gym with
Justin Miller.
Carrot Baggio.
And what are we doing today, guys?
Best chest.
All right. So, introduce yourself to the audience.
IFBB Pro, 212, Carrot Baggio. Might know me from Tampa Pro. Won that last year. Went to the Olympia, finished 8th. Yeah, we're looking to do some damage this year. Got my new trainer coach right here. Justin Miller.
What's the date on the Pro? On the Tampa Pro?
August 6th, I believe.
All right.
Yeah.
So, how many weeks out are you?
Oh, wow. We're about 5 months out. But yeah, we're getting ready. We're getting ready.
Justin, what's the prediction?
Well,
Come on, Justin.
well, he's going to win the Tampa Pro.
All right.
And then,
Bro, that's your trainer. He should have been faster than that.
Yeah, I know. We don't have to talk about that. We don't talk about that.
but no, for sure, whoever shows up, Carrot is winning the Tampa Pro straight first.
We like that.
And you were 8th place Olympia this year?
8th place
last
at the
year,
Olympia
right?
last year, yep. And looking to improve on that.
All right, so we're going to hit chest. You got one of the best trainers right here, right? So,
Thank you, Frank.
all right, man. So, let's go.
Let's get it.
All right.
Let's do it.
Yeah. We're doing the walkthrough at Bev Francis Gym. Never know who's here. Never know what pros are lurking in the back. Muscle and Fitness Live. Sorry. How cool is this? Say hi.
Hello.
Tell everybody who you are.
I'm Rita Penteado, and I tell you to shut up and train.
Who's this?
Hey, Frank.
Introduce yourself.
I'm Christy. I'm just doing rows.
And?
All day long.
And?
I'm Delt, and I'm here with Rita, the best.
All right.
Hi, Karen.
This gym, as you can see, is huge. We just did a long walk through this gym.
Best gym in the world.
So you guys are starting with inclines?
Yes, sir. Doing some incline and
All right.
45s.
All right. So Justin, is there a reason why you guys, I like being on this side of the camera, I can ask, is there a reason why you guys start with inclines? Like a lot of people start with, flat bench or flat movements and, is that what you're working, more of upper chest?
Yeah, if you're working the upper chest, you're working the whole chest. Usually people more developed down low, and what they need more is the upper portion. But if you're with most clients that I work with, I do more upper than I do lower. But you hit the whole pec, do movements like incline for the upper chest, and then flat or decline or cables, for the lower, for the whole chest.
Yeah.
But I always start with incline.
When I was competing too, I started with inclines because your chest is so developed from bench presses already, and you want to get that shoulder, upper chest tie in as well. So
Frank, I remember I remember walking into Gold's Gym in Lynbrook. Remember that?
yeah.
Back in the day. I was like, who the hell is that guy? Oh, he's a teenager. I said, he's bigger than Arnold, that guy.
All right, here we go.
All right.
And I always say this is one of the noisiest gyms I've ever been in my life. These people are working.
There's weights clanging around here.
Yeah.
Beautiful stuff.
It's definitely not his max.
No, this is pretty strong.
Yeah.
Come on.
He's from the East Coast. Of course he's strong.
That's how we do.
See, for all the people out there, you gotta warm up. You just don't come in and just start with the heaviest weight. Always warm up. What are you weighing right now?
Right around 228, 229.
16-pound cut in 5 months? Nah, I think the odds are stacked in your favor. See, it's funny. I like watching Justin's training because of all the people he trained, I could see there's so much old school stuff just by the weights and everything. I love it.
I'm old school.
Yeah. It's the best way. It works. And guys, at Bev's gym, these plates are not 45 pounds. They're like 50.
I weighed them all myself, right?
Yeah. I think there was
47, 45.
some of them.
I mean, the ones I weighed.
Good.
Nice. A warm up. So you don't take a lot of rest in between sets, right?
For the warm up, we go.
Just
quick.
warm up? Yeah.
The heavier we go, the more we rest.
Depends on the day. Depends on the day. If it's a Sunday, we're resting.
Gotcha.
Usually with the heaviest sets, I take more time. You know, like people will ask what you do, rest intervals and stuff, and it depends what you're doing. If you're doing heavy squats, you don't want to go every, minute and a half, 2 minutes, in my opinion. You want to take 3, 4, 5 minutes until you're fully recovered so you can give the next set your best,
100%. Yep. So guys people watching, this is roughly 3, 6, 2, 4, probably about 236 pounds.
I love it when people come here and they're not from, they're tourists,
yeah.
visiting, and they get humbled. I'll always have to say, at a good conscience, I'm like, listen, they get 3, 4, 5 plates on the bar. I'm like, those aren't 45, right? Like, I was gonna say something. I feel really weak today.
Yeah. I remember when they first changed them. I came in here and I did 315. I usually do it for 10 reps, and I got like 6, and I'm like, wow, must have been sleep. But then everyone started dragging the weights over and weighing them, and
Definitely humble.
Perfect.
Quarters and 30s.
What's that?
Quarters and 30s. What do you call them?
I don't know.
It might be 30s.
27s. and also, if you notice, he doesn't go all the way to his chest. Reason for that, it's like, if you're a power lifter, you have to go all the way down, pause on your chest and push. But, for bodybuilding purposes, when you go lower, you're actually putting more stress on your shoulder. And you don't need to go all the way down and get a stretch. In my opinion, some people have different opinions on it, but you don't have to actually come down and touch your chest.
So when we do post that, you realize you're gonna have.
Oh yeah.
Why doesn't he go all the way down?
Police is coming for him.
Call the training police, right?
The one thing I've learned over all these years of doing this is that there are no rules.
Yeah.
It's like what works for one person. Like people get on Max because Max does a lot of partial reps.
Max Charles, yeah.
But I mean, can you argue with that? It works for him? I mean, no, of course not. So
it's
a matter of personal opinion.
Every time we post a curling video on Muscle and Fitness, no matter who it is, they're always like, "You're not strict enough." Like, there is a competition going on where they do the strict curl where your back is against the wall and then you're curling, but. Who does that? There's, I don't know. Everybody has their opinion, but like you say, works, whatever works for you.
Doing things different at different times works,
Yeah.
Just because you do, a certain form on a certain exercise doesn't mean that by changing it up and using a different form won't actually get you more growth because it hits the muscle differently. Like people will say, low reps better or high reps better. And I say it's whatever you're not used to.
Yeah, no one's blowing a whistle on the correct, on the 1 rep max here either. Like, he's eighth best in the world last year, but he doesn't know how to bench.
I'll make this prediction. That 8 is dropping significantly this year. That's
all right.
Going to be a very, very low number. Excellent.
No, that's someone asked, is that 275? No, it's not 275. It's up there. The plates are a little heavier. Yeah, it's close to 290. Actually, we're here at a gym. Today is what? Tuesday? Wednesday. So, you know, today's a big day off for people. Otherwise, it'd be wall-to-wall people in here. So this is actually nice. What's your favorite body part to train?
Honestly, legs.
Yeah.
Legs all day. Justin wanted to do legs today, but I wasn't quite recovered yet. So remember, recovery is key. Don't push it if it's not there. Definitely.
Smart. You train here every day?
I come here probably about once or twice a week.
Okay.
I'd love to get here more. It's a little too far from Connecticut.
Oh, you're in Connecticut?
Yeah.
Where do you train in Connecticut?
I'm at the Iron Factory in Brookfield, but no place like this place.
What body part do you prefer to train here? Like when you're like, I gotta train.
Everything.
Yeah.
Everything.
Mine's legs. I gotta train legs here.
Probably legs, probably back, top two. But you can't go wrong.
You know, you go to these really fancy gyms and there's only like one leg extension or two, and at 5 o'clock or whatever time you train, everybody's always on it. Here, there's like 8.
Yeah. Every variety that you can think of, honestly.
More room just for legs.
More flavors than Baskin Robbins.
Yeah, I mean, when I was competing in '96, they still have the same leg extension, so I use that one.
Yeah.
Ain't broke, don't fix it.
Stay here or you want to go up?
After? Let's see what it is.
Or fly on the wall on the next set decision.
Making important
Decision.
executive decisions.
So this is about 3:30. Awesome.
And the other thing is too, like, George and I used to post a lot of crazy videos of him lifting all sorts of weight. But, in reality, sometimes Instagram or social media isn't full reality. But when you're training as a bodybuilder, it's not always about just crazy, hard, heavy weight. It's a process. So it's a whole workout. You want to stimulate the muscle and stay injury free. That's something George and I always did. He always stayed injury free. So. But I think training heavy is important, but you got to be smart.
That's why I like shooting in real time, real workouts, because you see exactly what people are doing and how they're working up to a set and progressing and everything like that.
This is real. So.
But you're telling me Instagram's fake, where the guy just took a picture in the parking lot in front of a Lamborghini with his gym bag over his head.
Yeah,
it's not his car. Yeah.
It's actually 15.
It's actually 15. Yeah, this is about 350. This. Do you now he's 5 months out? Is your strength a concern with him, or is it like you said? Is that a big thing that you're working on, or is it more about?
He actually took some time off after Olympia, just kind of let his joints heal and stuff. So we're actually building back up, even though the show's only 5 months away.
Yeah.
He'll actually grow into the show.
That was something Kevin Levrone used to do all the time too. Is you always see him that like 16 weeks out, you're like, he's not that big, and then he would just get bigger and bigger as the show got closer.
Yeah, they kind of be similar, I think, to what he's at. Like you said, he only weighs 230 pounds. He looks bigger, but the whole idea we talked about it was staying lean, staying close to contest condition when you're not getting, like, he's been up to what, 250 was your heaviest?
250. The most you've weighed is 254. How tall are you?
5'5" on a good day.
On a good day.
On a good day. As long as I stretch, I'm 5'5".
So now you're 230?
About 230.
All right, so we weigh the same. Except I'm 6'2".
You got a foot on me.
But he's like,
Well, we feel good at this. Yeah, we feel good at this.
Yeah.
You know, it's functional.
like, he'll actually keep growing into the show. Mm-hmm. So it's.
But you can grow without gaining weight. People don't understand that. You actually change your body composition.
And also, if you have less distance to travel in the off season, you can grow more. People think the bigger you get in the off season, the bigger you'll be on stage, right? I think it's the opposite. If you gain too much weight, you got to diet harder, and then you sacrifice muscle at the end.
I think it's a loose definition of bigger. It could also mean fatter.
Less cardio this way.
Yeah. All right, it's about 350. Nice. You notice you got the straps on. Wrist ends on?
Oh, man.
Yeah?
Just old wrist.
Gotcha.
Not basketball injuries. Yeah. That's all.
Yeah? They help?
With the heavier weight. I don't really tighten them with the lighter weight. This is just a precautionary measure. You know, after usage, excessive usage, I should say, with bodybuilding, you got to make sure you take care of the joint.
Yeah, I wear a knee brace sometimes when I train just because in the back of my head, I'm like preventative. And guys, pay close attention. They're putting their weights away. Check this out. Look at these. An IFBB Pro is 8th in the world, and he's respecting the gym by putting his weights away.
Always. Cardinal rule. Re-rack your weights.
There you go.
That's how you get bigger.
It's like someone said to me, like, how do you burn fat? I'm like, put your weights away.
And he could probably lift more weight, but for all like the bodybuilders out there who are coming up, in my opinion, bodybuilding, the strength you get from bodybuilding is kind of a side effect.
Yep.
So like powerlifting, the muscle you build, the muscle size you build is a side effect of the powerlifting. So it's not, there is a relation, but they're not the same thing. The judge isn't looking at you and saying, okay, you can bench press 500 pounds, so you're going to do better.
It's so funny. You, like I say, we're old school, but this is how I train too these days, like exactly how you do. I don't go past 6. I'm going, like I always do a pump set on everything. It's the best way. Sorry guys, it's the best way.
It works.
Smart.
Don't fix it.
Yeah, I like it.
Longevity. Let's go.
How many you get?
Let's go for like 25 or something.
Wow. All right.
Like 25.
20.
What are the NFL guys doing in the combine? What's the top? 30, 35 reps?
30, 35 is like the most.
On a flat bench. Yeah.
No, that ain't quite. But this ain't 225.
And then not tired.
This is 237.
35.
Okay. 35.
All right, so guys, figure
At 18, don't be mad.
4, 8, 12. So it's about 240. It's about 240 because the plates are heavy. So 240. He's going to do 50 reps. All right. Incline bench, pump set, about 240 here. Nice set. All right, that's a wrap. He's done.
Time
Time.
Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, my bad, Justin. My bad. I thought it was Frank.
Now what? 100 reps at 135?
And it really be good.
That's like 2 weeks out. Awesome. So we started with incline bench presses. You see how he worked up progressively, and then he just did a pump set with over 30 reps, a couple of force reps at the end, assisted reps by his trainer, Justin. Good start to a workout, upper chest.
Same grip as last time?
You feel that one?
Yeah.
What are you coming up with now?
We just figured out what we're gonna do next. We're gonna do this new standing.
Oh, the standing press. Yeah, I heard about that.
Awesome. If you don't have the means at your gym, get a better gym.
Get a better job. So tell people while we're waiting, when did you turn pro? What show? What year?
Team Universe. Shout out to Jersey. Bev show. Awesome experience. Turned pro as a middleweight 2017. I think I got probably 5 or 6 pro shows under my belt.
Wow.
And, you
How
know,
much experience? When was your first show?
2018. New York Pro.
First amateur show.
First amateur show was 2014.
Oh.
That was a Connecticut show, the CT Grand Prix. Almost won that show. I think prep started 4 weeks out from the show. And I wasn't a bodybuilder, I was just an athlete.
What was the best as an amateur? What was the worst placing that you had?
What one hurt the most?
No, which one was your worst placing? Because
Okay.
I want people to understand that you don't start in the top, but you have to work your way up.
As an amateur, it had to be Team Universe. I finished 5th the first time I did it. And that was probably the worst one on all levels. But, you know, I used that as motivation to get me to my pro card the following year.
Did you throw your trophy through the wall?
No. Actually, 2 days after, I went to St. Thomas. But it was a good way. It was a good way to keep the press. And I had a great vacation. I came back recharged, and I said I'm turning pro next year, and I did.
When did you make the switch to Justin as a trainer?
I started working with Justin after this year's Olympia.
Oh, okay.
You know, and you know, we got to know each other before we started working together, and you know, we just meshed. Everything
Nice.
worked. You know.
All right, we're gonna do the standing chest press machine here, right? Only your Bevs. Wow, this is cool.
Carrot's a little bit of a genetic wonder, I think. He's one of those guys
I hope
that's,
that's a good one.
it is for bodybuilding.
Yeah, but you know what? In bodybuilding, there are a lot of genetic wonders. You got to still work hard and
That's
you know have the right plan.
That's facts.
This is cool.
You know, if you notice,
Standing.
and when we did this last week, I was like, I tried the lower one because I kind of would rather see his hands around like, you know, the nipple level, but he likes it better here. And if you like an exercise called high necks we used to do, where you bring it instead of pressing here, you bring it up higher on your chest. It actually works the upper chest again.
You do your whole chest workout right here. Upper, middle, and lower. Back in the day, it used to be 5 sets of flat, 5 sets of incline, 5 sets of decline. That was like the standard, like muscle mag, 10 sets of 12. Yeah. This is a cool machine. Who makes this? Dynabot. Cool.
I don't know. It's one of those machines. There's like a lot of machines in here that don't have a name on it.
Yeah.
And everybody says, who makes this? I'm like, I don't know.
Actually, really cool.
No idea.
So you're focusing on the middle portion of the chest here? Middle to lower?
Middle to upper.
Middle to
actually.
upper? Okay.
You know, because of, if you look at the angle, it's coming high. So his
Yeah.
hands are high, which is working up here. But like I said, I'm cool with, we did the whole chest workout for upper chest.
Mm-hmm.
To me, that's a great chest workout. We'll do some lower stuff. We'll do some cables.
You never hear him say, "Look at that guy's lower chest."
Yeah.
No.
You never heard that. You never heard that.
Unless, yeah, got gynecomastia.
Yeah. Don't want that. Been there, done that. Don't want that.
easy to spot somebody on this too.
It really is. It's a cool piece.
Yeah.
What do you feel at the top?
It's right in the outers to mid. You know, you drop the chin, you do feel it in the inners.
You want to go plate or you want to go corner?
We'll go corner.
Stacking up. Machine. Look at all the different grips on this.
They all hurt.
But the thing that's cool with Carrick is that every bodybuilder is different that you work with as a coach.
Mm-hmm.
But usually, you know, almost all bodybuilders have one body part that's lagging. Or, you know, what's interesting with this guy is all his body parts are like head to toe. He's just like a ball of muscle. It's just improving and then, you know, getting him even better and then coming in nasty condition. But it's all there for him. There's nothing missing.
I'm about to come in for the hug right now. I'm going to go in for the hug.
But when you started, there had to be a glaring weak point. Was there one that you had, or you just kind of worked
Honestly,
equally?
it was learning how to showcase it. Posing.
Gotcha.
Posing was, and it still is, the biggest catalyst in me getting to my best. All body parts really grew for me. Like Justin said, I say it modestly, but you know, I was lucky enough to be blessed with pretty good genetics and great work ethic. So, you know, everything kind of grows equally, but it's learning how to present it that is the most important.
When you're 6'2", it's your calves.
Luckily, it's a black dude, I got cash, man.
Why not? I'm gonna knock your drink over here.
That's right, that's it.
Where we at?
Somebody said, Mary T. Black said, wow. MTF's Iran said, my love.
Oh, okay. I love you too.
They all say, haha. Hey guys, what country are you from? Tell us what country you're from. We'd like to see where people are tuning in from. So if you're watching, just join in, put your country.
I love you all.
See, there you go.
I love you all.
Agreed. Great advice. Justin, you got great advice. Guys said great advice.
Oh, yeah?
People are commenting.
Awesome. So, hey everybody, wherever you're from,
Yep.
appreciate you tuning in.
We got people from all over the world tuning in right now.
Long Island.
That's it. On Muscle and Fitness. We're here on Muscle and Fitness Live at Bev Francis Powerhouse Gym.
What countries we got tuning in?
Germany, Pakistan, India,
Amazing.
Netherlands.
Amazing. Love all you guys. You gotta come visit the East Coast Mecca.
Te amo. All that.
Yes.
You got a lot of fans now. You're getting a lot of hearts. It's good that people are showing love.
Before, when we first started, Frank, when you asked me how I thought he would do, it's like, in any sport, you never know what the outcome is going to be in anything. But this guy is a very, very dangerous competitor.
Whether he comes in first or 15th, you know, if you look at him and look at the pictures and stuff, he obviously has something to share with the audience in Muscle and Fitness, Olympian stuff. Besides being 8th, you know, in the world and winning shows, he's just, you know, he's got a lot of knowledge behind his physique. So, you're welcome anytime.
You know, and also people get so focused sometimes on, almost too focused on as competitors. On
Yes.
the outcome. There's things that, you know, happen in sports. You know, the ball bounces a different way.
Of course.
It's more about, and the longer I'm in this, the more I'm convinced it's about the journey more than it is about the actual outcome and the destination. Because it's a journey, it's a process. You know?
On
Good
Muscle
days,
and
bad
Fitness, it's very important on our channels that we educate and motivate people.
Yes.
So you can have the best physique in the world, but if you're not forthcoming and you're not gregarious enough to come and give your, you know, people help and everything else, what are you teaching? So, like you said, it doesn't matter about placings and stuff. Guy has a world-class physique and world-class trainer, and we're happy you guys are educating the audience today.
Happy that while we're doing this, if anyone has any questions, happy to answer any questions for anybody.
A strong spirit on Instagram.
Yes.
Remember, if you do it for the love, you never lose.
Yeah.
That's right.
That's true. That's very true.
Wave. You see this standing chest press machine here at the East Coast Mecca. Very cool. They're working on the upper to middle portion of their chest with Justin Miller. Hey Justin, your wife just gave you 4 biceps. Why only 4? Tell her. Rita, why only 4?
That's my better half.
Will Rita be competing anymore? Competing this year? No?
I don't think so. You know, what's
Come back,
interesting,
Rita.
What's interesting with Rita is whether, and this is great for the audience to hear, whether she's competing or not, she never misses workouts ever, never misses meals ever. You know, she lives the lifestyle, whether she's competing or not. She's always in shape.
Yeah, you know what? Like you said, you love it, you train. You train whether or not you competed. It's like brushing your teeth, like, you know, it's part of your routine.
If I wasn't competing, I'd still be doing this.
Yeah.
Make no question about it. Yep.
There's no way that you wouldn't, you know? It's a love.
It's instinctive, you know? Yeah. Good cover shit.
I'm sure Michael Jordan somewhere is playing in a pickup basketball game.
Yeah, of course. He's competitive at something, whether it's cards or golf or something. He's
It's a
always
street light.
Yeah, that guy's a shark. True. Oh yeah.
So what do we got here in weight? We got, wow. All right.
He gets stronger as he goes.
How is this machine comparative to
Flat bench?
like the flat bench as far as weights? Is it a little bit, or is it more like a hammer strength?
Just it's a different angle, you know, and that's what's cool about this gym. Honestly, is that there's a lot of things that are cool about this gym, but one of them is that there's just so many angles.
Yeah.
So it's like whoever you are, like as a trainer, everybody's different. You know, if you're training carrots is different than training someone like yourself. You know, different body types. So this gym could accommodate anybody, because if one thing doesn't work, all right, we just go to this. If it doesn't work, we go to that. There's so many different options and angles. You know?
So if you're looking for a multi-angular workout or a unilateral multi-angular program,
Yes.
come here.
You got everything here.
I think this guy's growing. I think he got like 2 inches bigger on the pump on his chest already.
They got machines here that you didn't even know you wanted to use.
He looks bigger than when he walked.
He did. He does. He looks.
You went from 212 to
Guys,
open.
keep feeding my ego.
Got a lot of weight on here. Standing chest press machine and focusing on upper chest right now. Hardcore rules, you know it. Awesome.
Yeah. I'm with that.
So now, I'm gonna guess right now, Justin's definitely gonna do a pump set. Justin, are we doing a pump set?
No, not
Oh, I was wrong.
How many reps you want to see? 50?
incline today. We're gonna do one more incline.
You never do enough inclines, buddy.
That's what I believe too.
You still could do benches to the neck,
Yep.
flies, incline flies, incline dumbbell press.
Frank, you've been in this as long as you. Do you remember ever seeing a guy whose upper chest was too big?
No, I just know that people who lack upper chest, as a judge, I was a judge for 20 years, weed them right off the top. Either, you know, when you're standing a judge, you're looking at abs straight up, you're like, upper chest, a glaring weakness. If you have a shallow upper chest, you know.
What does it say?
It's just like Batman's lair. Yeah, it's like Batman's lair. It's like, look at all these toys. I never saw this one either. This is new.
7,
Steve, you got the best equipment.
8.
Look at all the champions on the wall. There's Max. We were just talking about Max.
Max is Max. Max is the most impressive bodybuilder, like, year-round.
Ageless wonder right here.
Totally.
That's
We just shot a Rosh the other day. There's a Rosh on the cover of Flex. One of my favorite bodybuilders of all time, Total Lee Haney.
the greatest.
Stimulate, don't annihilate.
Oh, that's the GOAT.
You know, I was just talking about Lee Haney and that when he beat Dorian Yates in his last, contest, that he did a lot of inner thigh, because Lee's legs looked amazing on stage. Yeah, and he did, and he attributes it to the inner thigh machine. I was like, wow, that's interesting.
Yeah, it's actually it's for you up-and-coming bodybuilders. So if you're lacking a little bit in the legs, a lot of time, you can have some quad development, but your leg still looks a little thin because your inner thighs. If you bring your inner thighs up, like you said, Frank, it changes the look. It makes your leg appear bigger from the front and from the back.
Yeah.
Because if you have great quad sweep, but you're from the back and you hit a pose, and your legs there's a gap between your legs that makes you look thin from the back.
It's just shallow, right? Yeah. Very cool upper chest movement. Look at this machine. Very cool. Keep your
Range of
question.
motion on this machine is awesome. If you guys ever come to Bev's, you definitely want to try this one.
It's all the way in the back against the wall. So you can count it as cardio as you walk through the gym.
This has got to be one of the longest in the country.
Yeah.
Longest.
Longest gyms, yeah.
Yeah. It's like a city block.
This gym is awesome. I've been coming here since. Really, the first time I ever walked in this place, I was 18.
18. That was 19, yeah.
I walked in here, Frank, and I remember this moment. I walked in, and the lady was showing me around. She's jacked up lady. Wow, this lady's so muscular.
Danielle?
Danielle Leroy. So she was showing me around, and I see this guy. He's like your height and huge. And I didn't know bodybuilding. I saw something iron, And I was like, oh my God, who's that guy? He's bigger than Arnold.
Yeah.
Oh, that's Jim Quinn. He just won North American.
Jim Quinn,
Championship.
yeah. He was in that ad going into the evolution of bodybuilding, remember? He said, and I worked
He was
with,
so big in person. I'm like, I never saw that before.
when Jim worked with metrics with me, like when I was competing and stuff, and he's a very knowledgeable, he's a trainer to this day, very knowledgeable guy. Always shredded. Always shredded.
Super smart, yeah.
Super strong, super shredded.
Yeah, great trainer. I still follow him on social media. He's a lifestyle guy. He's always been the bodybuilding fitness lifestyle.
Yep.
You good?
Here we go. We got 3 plates on each side, upper chest. Killing his upper chest today.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9,
Pro tip, whenever you do any kind of bench pressing movement, engage your core first. Engage your core first before you move the weight. Always flex, then go.
There you go. Pro tips right here. That's what we want to know.
I always wanted to that. And it's hard to do both. You want to engage your core and also engage your back. You want to elevate. So you want to bring your scapula down, push down as you press it.
How do you, you love to train, but what motivates you on a daily basis to come in and train when you don't feel, hello Brazil, when you don't feel like training?
Bom dia.
Yeah. What motivates you, on the days that you don't want to train?
Other than him?
Oh, there you go.
Well, honestly, I just want to be better.
Yeah.
You know, it's not really a crime. I just want to keep outdoing myself until I can. You know, so we ride till the wheels fall off. You know.
So you're saying if you're a new competitor and stuff, it's always good to have somebody who's accountable for you. Yeah.
Absolutely. If you're just coming into this, get a coach. Get a coach. Get somebody with more knowledge than you. Well, they say if you're the smartest person in the room, you should leave.
Yep.
So, seek out the smartest person, learn from them, and just keep learning because the process never ends.
Carrot, that's how I feel every day.
Absolutely.
Joking.
We good? All right.
10 reps, 4 plates on each side, bed flexion, upper chest, people slamming. The people slamming weights in the background are 120 pounds. Just so you know, they're not bodybuilders. Powerful.
5, 4, 8.
Nice.
He's one of those bodybuilders, and I was the opposite. I would get much weaker as I went.
Yeah,
He gets kind of stronger as he goes, which is interesting.
Well, he doesn't have to do much of a cut, as far as weight and stuff too. So obviously, as you know, it's easier to maintain than it is to have to do a 35, 40-pound cut in a month,
Yeah.
It's one thing that we've been talking about. It's trying to keep closer, grow more. Because you think about it, if you have to lose 40 pounds or if you have to lose 20 pounds, it's the equivalent to someone who's running a marathon starting at the 26-mile mark or the 13-mile mark. If you have the same time that you have to run that distance in, if you're starting at 13 miles, you can cruise a little bit.
Yep.
You don't have to go hard all the time. Which for bodybuilding makes a lot of sense because you don't have to starve yourself as much going in. You diet hard, but you can eat a little more calories certain days, certain times. So you maintain more of that muscle. When you come in, you actually come in bigger for a show, staying leaner, closer in the off season.
There you go.
I take it from Lee Haney. Lee Haney once said, I forget what I was watching, but he said, always stay within striking distance. You never want to go too high up or too down far. So about 15 to 20 pounds, keep it there.
Lee just put up a post. This is how you're supposed to look when you guest pose, not a blimp.
Yeah.
I was laughing. I was like, yeah, he ain't wrong.
And it's something you see, right, Frank? It's like over the years, you see like a lot of young competitors will try to, there's only so much muscle you're going to build. They'll try to gain 40, 50, 60 pounds in the off season, and you'll see them as if you follow their careers, as the bodybuilders mature.
Yeah.
And learn more and learn more about their bodies and learn more about competing. They tend to stay leaner in the off season. Now you can say, okay, guest appearances and stuff, but I also think for bodybuilders to come in at their best, you don't want to have to lose 50 pounds, in a prep. Some people did it. Lee Priest did it, right? Certain people, but
Imagine you meet somebody who's at a show and whatever, guy, girl, whatever it is, you become your significant other, and then a month later they're 60 pounds heavier. It's like it's a completely different person. I've seen it. Yeah. Not there's anything wrong with it. I'm just saying,
And I can't spot from here. I got to go from this way to spot.
I'll back up.
Are you good?
Yep.
Good.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Piece of cake. Strip. Someone said strip set. Now it was me. 3, 2, go 4, 3, 2, 1. They're deciding whether or not who should go heavier. If they should go heavier. Thumbs up, going heavy. Justin's stacking on the weight.
There's no more room.
No. Look at this.
I'm not one for ego lifting, but sometimes you got to step on the gas and see what's in there,
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Justin. I'm sorry, I'm in your way. Will we see Justin back on stage?
Always right.
Will we see you back on stage anytime soon?
Oh, yeah, my next life.
2-year prep. We're getting them back up.
Yeah, those days have come and gone, I'm afraid.
If you don't know, he was a hell of a competitor.
He's great.
This guy was
Shredded.
Honestly, he would have been pro. He would have been pro.
I think anybody in the mid '90s and who's a top national competitor would be a pro in today. The quality of the competitors and such were, you know.
100%.
I could have been better as a bodybuilder. I made mistakes, you know, but I feel like my experience with that has made me a better coach, you know, because I can relate to try to guide people to not make the same mistakes I did, you know, to help people become better.
You look at some of the heavyweights like Matt Mendenhall and Edgar Fletcher and all these people who never turned pro.
Think about that.
Forget it. They were tremendous competitors. Even
Robbie Russo.
Dave Palumbo. Yeah.
Who was the guy that you just sent me the other day, too? The video? Not sure. Blonde guy.
Oh, he was actually a pro. Eddie Robinson.
Eddie Robinson's great. Yeah, it was great.
I remember when Doug Wentz did the
Rockville Center.
Yeah, Rockville Center, Jack Lane, right? That's who got me into bodybuilding, actually. But I remember Doug competing at, I think, a 93 USA.
Yeah.
And Dennis Newman didn't make top 5. I think he was like 7th or 8th.
Yeah.
And if you put that physique today,
Sure.
nobody would touch him on the amateur level. I think he would win pro shows actually today.
There's a lot of stories like that in the 90s. It's just
I mean, you know, it was a different era. And it was different because, you only got one pro card per show.
Yeah.
You know, there was no super heavyweight, so you had to
Didn't-
combine the heavies and the super heavies.
Dexter Jackson turned pro as a bantam or a lightweight. Bantamweight?
He actually
Yeah.
started as a bantamweight.
Bantamweight.
But he turned pro as
a
a
lightweight?
light heavy, yeah.
Light heavy, oh, okay,
But he
yeah.
started as a bantam.
There you go, competitors out there, NPC competitors. Look, some serious weight here.
3, 2, 1.
A little ambitious.
So I finally caught up with you. 3.
Well, it's not like you didn't get anything out of the set.
Finally got tired.
Finally got mission accomplished, right?
Yep.
Again, guys, they're putting their weight to it. Dropping down to 3. See, I like that training thing, like just doing dropped, like a high rep set on every movement or every other movement.
And also, rest. There's different schools of thought. We could just do a drop set like that, but I don't think you would have. I'd rather wait a minute till
Yeah.
you recover so you get more reps.
No.
Like people always say, what do you prefer in terms of like rep ranges? Mm-hmm. And I think hitting the full spectrum is important. Like, I think if you do 20 reps, you can get benefit out of it. But if you only do 20 reps, you're not going to get the benefit of the 6-8 rep range. If you do it all, like you did, was it 35 we did?
Who's counting?
Yeah.
Now you can tell me that the science to say that he's not going to create muscle hypertrophy with a 30 rep set, but I would disagree.
Science also says you can only have 150 grams of protein a day. So much for science.
Take that, science. Shout out to Bill Nye. Mr. Wizard. You guys are probably too young to remember Mr. Wizard.
I don't even know what that is.
You don't remember Mr. Wizard?
No.
Oh, no. Seriously.
Come on.
That's it? That was good.
Pumped?
A little bit. I think the shirt shrunk. Even the shorts here make you look bigger.
Argentina. Hello, Argentina.
What's up, Argentina?
How many days a week do you train together?
Lately, two.
2? Okay.
Usually legs and maybe we vary. Some days chest, some days back, some days shoulders. Have we got arms yet? Not arms.
I don't know if I'm ready for that. I don't know if I can sign up for that.
Arms is easy.
Yeah, for you, I got to do the work.
This is a third exercise for chest. We did all the focus on upper chest, so this is the third upper chest movement. So we started with incline presses, barbell presses, went to the standing chest press machine, and then this awesome upper chest machine as well. See, I like that they come in here. They don't come in. They have a plan for upper chest, but it's not specific. Like I tell you guys, have an outline to train, but you got to go by how you feel. The body has ebb and flows, so you got to go how you feel. And
I'm pretty instinctive as a trainer. I never, people laugh at too. I almost never go into a gym with a plan of what the workout's going to be.
5 sets of 10 to 12. It's a good base, but you gotta, you
never
gotta.
know how packed the gym's gonna be.
That's right.
And the other thing, I just had this conversation with a client yesterday. I kind of go with the flow of this gym. There's so many people here, and the gym's so big, so many different machines, that I let the gym dictate where we go. Because you might have 3 exercises that you love, and that the person you're working with loves, but 2 of the machines might be used up. So if you have like a set plan, if you have to use this machine, it slows you down.
Can you imagine sitting there and waiting for 20 minutes for somebody to finish the machine? I don't get that. Like, how many more sets you got? 8. Like, you got to go find something else to do. So this is like one of the more old school machines at best. So what are you talking here? Upper chest? I see that you just dropped the seat.
This is more lower.
You're doing lower. Really? Okay.
Lower, mid.
Lower, mid. So we went 3 upper, 1 lower, mid. Perfect. What show is he getting ready for? He's getting ready for the Tampa Pro in August. Nice. How you feel?
Feel great.
Yeah?
Great. It's a wonderful Wednesday at Bev's. That's it, guys.
How long is the ride home?
About an hour and a half. Yeah. It's not bad.
You have your food?
Always got my food. Always got my food.
Got extra food just in case there's traffic?
There won't be traffic. Trust me. I mean, meal's good. Got one.
See, he's still learning.
But I know I can make it home.
Somebody said I thought there were only weights on one side. Nah, it's for both sides.
Either way, it's a balanced machine, so weight's evenly distributed.
There you go.
So you don't have to worry about it.
How many sets you doing here? 4? 5? By 4?
Yeah, 4 sets.
Someone asked. This is the most room I think I've ever had at Bev's gym around here at this time. So, yeah, I mean, if you...
Now it's spacious, Actually, I have all the scars on my shins are going away.
You know, it was funny because I said to Arash the other day that every time I come in here, I came in the past, I had a huge bruise on my shin, like I was a Muay Thai fighter.
Yeah,
like,
I have scars.
because you just be walking, you're like, bang, you know, you get used to it. But now look how spacious did an amazing job on the gym. Amazing job. Going up. I think he's getting a little tired.
No. No. You want 45s? Quarters or 45s? Yes or no? Quarters? No. People want 45.
Do you have your BCAAs, anything like that?
Nah, not right now.
No?
Not right now. I'm not a big amino guy. I do take my essential minerals and stuff like that, but I have a very delicate stomach, so you got to know what you can handle. Only certain aminos work with me. Right now, I'm kind of at a lull with aminos, but I definitely eat my food. Definitely.
Are you vegan?
No. no, don't cuss at me.
Right now, you got the quality life nutrition meals.
Quality life, all day.
What's your go-to meal?
Steak.
Steak?
Steak, rice, green beans.
All
Steak,
right.
rice, green beans, all day.
You cutting that out in pre-contest anytime? No?
Out completely, no. I don't see a need. People drop like a lot of fat at the end. I think you always need the right balance, whatever that might be for the individual, protein, fats, and carbs. You know.
Will you do the orange roughy fish and asparagus for the last 4 weeks? Will you do the 72 egg whites and grapefruit diet?
Oh, no.
No,
Ruskin.
just lettuce the last couple of weeks. Oh, Lord.
Lettuce.
Lettuce and broccoli on Tuesday. Leg day, I'll give you a little broccoli.
That was one of the old school diets.
Trust me. You guys know why he doesn't want broccoli like that.
Besides making your house smell horrible.
That's it.
If you're Italian, with the broccoli rabe or the burnt broccoli.
Yes.
Up the weight, third set.
Slow, one more.
Now let's talk about the kicks. With the
He's old.
Jordans.
He's old.
And he doesn't.
Air Max Force 270s.
What are they?
Air Max Force 270s.
Not tying the shoe.
Only one cardio. It's just kind of my thing. Yeah. Only cardio and getting dressed up. It's the only time I time, guys.
What kind of cardio you do?
Cardio, I like the arc trainer.
Okay. Oh, really?
Yeah. I just like low impact. Good for the joints. I think longevity. You know, self-preservation. It's number one.
Do cardio off season?
Yeah. Always cardio.
How much?
Keep it around 20 minutes. A couple times a week.
Okay, good.
Yeah. Take care of the number one muscle.
There you go. Yep.
That's it. Yep. All right.
Doing a pump set here. High rep set.
That was the truth right there. That was the truth.
Toast?
I'm feeling good.
I think you should do some cable crossovers. 7 sets of 7.
Why not?
That's what you're pretty much done. You want to do a couple sets of cable?
Yeah. You want to use that machine or which one?
I like one of those other machines over here.
You call it.
Let me see. There's a guy on it. Let me see if he,
Following you. He's sweating. Look at him sweating. He's training for real. What's up, man?
Following Justin. See the hospitality.
He's a nice guy. See that? That's what we love about Bev. See that?
People are so nice.
Yep.
You know what's cool about this gym is that everybody that comes here is or most people that come here are fans of bodybuilding.
Yep.
You know, whether they compete, whether they don't, whether they follow it religiously or not, they follow the people that are here, the competitors that are here. You know, it's a home. I feel like this is really the mecca of bodybuilding.
Well, you know as well as I do, back in the day, if you had other competitors here, there's no way anybody's giving up anything. It would be a fist fight.
Yeah.
I like how things have changed.
This gym, and I don't know what it is with this place, but like people, New Yorkers are known as being kind of rude and brash. But this gym, everybody's so cool, so friendly. Like people come in, a lot of tourists, people coming in from out of state, out of country. Everybody here is so nice. Everybody gets along, and we're all supportive of each other here.
And if you're an up-and-coming competitor, it's a great place to be because so many of the pros are so nice, and they're so nice. Give you information, and help you.
Pump is real, guys.
Pump is real.
It's gonna be enough to stretch for you, or
They go up one.
And the coolest part is the best thing about him is his legs.
He's around 230 right now somewhere. Yeah, he's about 230.
He's growing every week. It's by design. That's the most good. Wait, go up a little bit?
Whoa, I was right. You're doing cable crossover.
That was a good suggestion.
That was a good suggestion. I said you do cable crossover.
Quality of life nutrition.
Yes.
All day.
It's got to be that.
Absolutely, man. I'm eating.
Yeah.
What are you going to eat after you train?
We got lean ground beef, jasmine rice, about 6 ounces of protein, probably 60 grams of rice, half cup of green beans.
And a Diet Coke?
No. I'll cut out the carbonation altogether.
All right.
That's my goal.
You're not even doing any supplements right now. It's all food.
All food?
In part, I mean, first of all, I believe in food. Second of all,
It's an eating sport.
at the moment, it is an eating sport. And at the moment, he's not sponsored by anybody, so there's nobody to plug. So,
Hey now.
but it kind of works. So he's making progress with just food. We get a good supplement company, maybe we'll sprinkle some other stuff.
Want a sponsor? Sponsors out there. 8th in the world. Give him a holler.
Why not?
8th going to.
Won the Tampa Pro last year. Going this year.
Do anything to do.
So
Do anything to do. I love everybody.
8th going to first.
8th to the first, and repeat champion, right? Tampa
We
Pro.
got to win Tampa first.
All right.
Trust me, this guy is very, very dangerous. 212. better with that stretch. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Control it, right? Squeeze it.
Yeah.
One more.
Someone wants to see his side chest. See his upper chest? Pump. There you go.
And he looks bigger in person. I'm looking at the phone, right?
Yeah.
More 3D in person. See it back. See it last week.
That's a back.
And his best part's his legs.
We'll catch him for a leg workout in a couple weeks.
You want to see that, right?
Yeah, definitely.
See this guy beat me up.
See, legs will be fun,
It's always a
man.
good show.
Legs is fun.
Let's train right here. Get him up.
We're gonna do one more set triple drop here.
That's it.
That's why I don't prep people. This is his last chest movement. Flies. Finishing up. 3 upper chest movements, 1 middle, and then cables at the end. 5 exercises.
Thanks for tuning in, guys.
You guys done? Yeah, get together here. All right, so
Now I feel really small.
So I want to, on behalf of Muscle and Fitness, Flex, Olympia, Frank Seppi, Sophia, we want to thank you so much for, training with us today at Bev Francis Gym.
Thank you, guys.
We'll definitely look forward to having you guys again, another body part in a couple weeks as you get ready for the Tampa Pro.
Me too. Watch out for this guy.
We want to give you
Very,
Instagram
very
so you can follow your content.
IFBB Pro_Carlos Baggio.
A strong spirit. A strong spirit on Instagram.
All right, guys, thank you so much.
Thank you, guys.
Appreciate it.